Because, I mean, I said I could start working April 1st, so...
Oh, is it?
I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Love you.
I don't know when he's going to say.
No, I just don't want my butt to...
I know you don't. No, you don't worry. Your butt's not in there. The camera's going this way, so you're
She just bends over and just...
All right, guys. Welcome, everyone. This is the first ever Pass the Controller podcast. I'm David Grand Pooh Bear, joined here by Merritt, Creeps Corner, Hitbox Creeps Corner. And that's Ryan Harity, at Rarity over there. If you guys have ever watched our streams, you've probably seen him in either Call of Duty or Titanfall. Yeah. Oh, at Rarity. There is no at Rarity. But anyway, guys, today we are talking about what everyone has been doing, and that is Titanfall. First of all, how do you guys like it?
This game's amazing.
Hey, look, I killed a pilot.
It's amazing.
Obviously, not a fan.
You get to do shit like that.
Yeah.
You just kill computers in multiplayer.
I like Rust
which is
better,
pretty sweet.
Personally.
It feels like like any sort of Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo, but then you can do all sorts of cool things like run on walls and
like that,
and rodeo mechs like that. See, if you throw the frag grenade in there, it kills the.
Whoa,
oh,
dude, that was
beautiful.
beautiful.
That was beautiful. See, and that's the thing though. I feel like at least once a game in Titanfall, and I can't say this for Call of Duty or even Halo, and definitely not Battlefield, but once a game in Titanfall, I feel like something happens that makes me go, fucking A. Did you see that? Did you fucking see that? You know what I mean?
There was one game, I was chasing this guy. It was at the end of the game, and they were trying to escape. And I'm chasing this guy. He's completely invis, and I jump in the air just as he jumps in the air, and I go to kick him in the ass, but he gets inside that ship like a second before I kicked him. Oh, it would have been so sick.
Oh man, it's great. Like, there's nothing like running through the corner and you're invisible and nobody sees you, and you can just give the guy a little drop kick. I love the drop kick too. I love that it's not like you don't punch the guy or anything. It's a drop kick to the gut.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes you do 360 roundhouses.
Yeah, like it implodes their gut, like it implodes their stomach to the point where they literally shit their pants. Like, that's how I imagine it happening.
There's a mega kick.
Yeah, that's how I imagine it happening. Ryan Harity right now having a pretty decent game. I don't think you've died yet, have you? Are you playing Pilots?
It is Pilot Hunter. I just realized that.
Okay, he's playing Pilot Hunter right now. So the no grunt kills. So obviously that brings me to the next point. What do you think about grunts in Titanfall?
I like the whole idea of it. I think it's gonna keep the multiplayer fresh.
Yeah, Ryan, I don't think you're a fan. You're obviously playing pilots only.
What was the question?
What do you think about the grunts? Yeah, it's hard to distract you.
No, it's alright. I don't mind.
Trying to
I don't
kill
mind grunts, but I mean, I don't like being distracted when I'm shooting grunts and getting killed by pilots.
Yes, that I hate. That I hate when you roll up on a group of people. But I think this is a good strategy too. Is you roll around with 4 grunts. You know what I mean? Don't jetpack anywhere. They shoot the guy to your, they shoot the guy, the first guy, second guy. You're the third guy shooting back at them. You know what I mean? They think they're not going to get killed.
That's a really good strategy.
Yeah.
I've had people in between grunts, like a grunt in front of them, a grunt behind them. They're all kneeling down next to a building.
Exactly.
And I start shooting the first guy, and the second guy immediately starts shooting me. And I'm just like, what?
There's nothing. I tell you right now, there's no better feeling though than in Titanfall than when you run around a corner and then you splast everywhere and miss everything and realize it's a grunt shooting at you and you calmly reload.
Yes.
You calmly reload. And you start,
I've done that before.
And then you can just get your 2 kills in.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
It's
you think there's a pilot shooting at you, and then you realize it's not, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Take a little bit of time here.
Yeah, definitely. So, compare this to Call of Duty. I mean, straight up, compared to Call of Duty. If Call of Duty is 5, where does this rank on your scale in your first 2 weeks of this? Now, granted, Call of Duty's 4 or 5 years old.
It's out of a 10 scale.
Out of a 10 scale, Call of Duty's 5. Let's say Call of Duty's right in the middle. You know what I mean?
At least put this up at like an 8.
Yeah.
At least right now.
Yeah, I personally have had more fun with this than I ever have had with Call of Duty.
There's just there's so much more action.
Yeah.
This is a game not to take completely serious. Just
Yeah.
because there's so much shit going on.
It's arcadey. You were saying it earlier, Ryan. It's very arcadey. Yeah. It's very kind of like oh, I died, whatever. Who gives a fuck, And then the kills come. You're always killing something. You're killing grunts. You're killing titans. You're killing everything. Even though there's only 6 people on the map, it never feels empty.
Yeah.
I don't think.
It feels like straight up war.
Yeah.
I hate.
And you're never safe either. Obviously. You're never safe.
What do you get frustrated about?
I don't know. Sometimes I'm sitting here and I can't find anybody. Like, look at that. That's not.
I feel like that too sometimes.
Yeah, I do too. The map's huge.
That's the thing with the maps. Like the battle goes to like one side, and then it'll just gradually go back to another side. If you stay on one side, you'll find yourself not seeing anybody. And I feel like that sometimes happens to me because I like to post up.
Yeah, see Jay Jones right there. He says the grunts are good to warm up on. That's kind of how I feel.
Absolutely.
I kind of
right
like
at the beginning of the game, you see a grunt because they spawn everywhere.
Yeah, they spawn everywhere. Exactly.
Also, like you can see when someone is
because it
their arms go up, or like the guy's figure gets locked.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like that one that's about to happen. That was great time.
Telling you guys about it.
Whenever I see that light, I'm just like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah, well, I will say, like in the beta especially, I thought in the beta nuclear injections were incredible. I thought I got 2 kills every time a nuclear injection happened.
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't really know how to get away from it.
Yeah, how to get away from it. But now and I will say the first day, today and yesterday, I don't think the nuclear injection worked maybe more than 2 or 3 times, or just by like random chance where there's a random pilot that happens to be around my Titan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just see Titans, like you're ejecting, you're looking down, and there's Titans just spreading out everywhere. You know, so it's kind of cool how the strategy is changing. I mean, that's one thing that I really like about it. Whereas I feel like the strategy in Call of Duty, that's definitely kind of the same over the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the strategy in Battlefield has not evolved as much as where this is like completely different. Completely.
With the wall running.
Yeah.
And
yeah. This is it's a much bigger step than adding jetpacks in Halo. You know. The wall running.
If you can become like straight up pro at wall running, you can get out of anything, because as soon as you start running on that wall, you gain
so much
twice
speed.
as much speed at least.
Yeah.
Like that? Like,
Yeah, like, well, I was thinking you should have wall ran up onto the Rodeo the Titan in the first.
I was trying to get past him.
But and that's what's cool too, is you're kind of getting. I feel like I've gotten better at
this is why
parkour.
This is so much better, dude.
Yeah, right.
I've
done some pretty.
and you
okay,
can
so you're
it up, and once it's halfway, you can like let go of it.
So you guys, that brings me to my next point. Your favorite anti-Titan weapon, or your favorite weapon in general in this game?
My favorite weapon is this car right here. Once you get it set up, right?
The carbine?
Yeah.
RSMG.
The RSMG?
Oh
no, what's that? The RSMG, which one's that?
Car SMG.
The car
yeah.
SMG. Okay.
It stands for something, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
It has like increased damage around range for an SMG, but like I was saying, you get it set up. It only has the holographic sight. I don't know if these cards go on that, but
no, I mean, I like the holo
you can
personally.
get the counterweights, which I was saying. So like when you're like this, the crosshairs are smaller, and I guess you have better accuracy as well. So.
Oh, really?
Okay.
See, I tried this weapon, but I haven't used it in solely close quarter combat.
Well, I don't know
but with
if
the
you
way
guys have
it sprays, that's a perfect gun for close quarter shit.
I don't know if you guys have been like trying to spray anyone up close, but it's kind of frustrating with the target.
See, I love the carbine. I think I have no problems with it. I think you just light them up. You know what I mean with the carbine.
Ooh, that was good. He almost got me with that.
I say my favorite's the carbine. That first one you get.
Or the carbine.
Have you ever stood up to someone with the carbine who had the SMG, the first one?
Yeah, I mean that's I guess I'm not astute enough to tell what gun I'm getting murdered with every time. I'm not accurate enough.
Got killed.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel. I just got killed. I don't know. Like, I'm not really paying attention to what gun killed me every time. I guess that was a good rodeo. I like how the Titans you get kind of sucked in.
You got him.
I mean, some of my favorite moments from this game are just getting in your Titan. Like you call it from a ways away, you wall jump off 3 walls, then you drop from 40 feet right on top of it. You know what I mean?
Titan is dope.
It's fucking great.
It's just gangs.
And Gina's over here like, I wish we were talking about Rust or Animal Crossing.
I'm wrapping Gambino in my brain.
It's funny, I heard Gambino got arrested, then like an hour later he played at South by Southwest.
He got arrested too? Was he with Tyler the Creator?
Did he get arrested for the riot that happened?
Wait, oh, no, it was Tyler the Creator. That's what
Okay. I was about to say, Tyler the Creator
know,
caused the whole
Gambino.
riot.
He did like a sold out show or
Yeah, they caused the whole riot.
He incited a riot.
He was telling people to push into the venue.
Yeah, well, like, they were all lining the fences and push. And then
man.
push,
They all
push,
did.
push, and
Yeah.
they did.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Tyler
So-
the Creator.
So I would compare. I mean, this game I guess more compares to kind of like Halo. You know, I mean, how would you compare this to Halo? Halo's definitely more a sci-fi futuristic than, you know, the realistic Battlefield or Call of Duties. I mean, how would you compare it to Halo? It's not like in Halo where you can get shot in your back and turn around and fucking, you know, you can turn around and still have a firefight. Like, it's definitely not this, but it's more arcadey than Halo, but yet
It's on
more
another
realistic.
level.
More realistic? Does that make sense? Does that sound stupid? Were you just trying to drop the Titan on the
I don't
Spectre?
know. I guess I'd call it more realistic just because of the environments.
Yeah.
Just the scale of these environments are just insane. Like, shit like this probably could be in another planet somewhere, you know?
By the way, does anyone know the story of this game? What is this taking place on Earth? Is this? I mean, why are we? Is this?
Honestly,
How did dinosaur? Why are there dinosaurs? Like,
It's several different planets.
is it several different planets?
Yeah, if you play through the campaign,
Okay.
it kind of talks about
Well,
it.
I played through the campaign, but I don't remember any campaign. You wanna go on the hot seat, or you wanna?
I'll jump in the hot
You
seat.
jump in. You jump in. You gotta change.
That's where the plane
Yeah.
is going?
Yeah, change
It's
controller
probably like the
settings.
least doggy area in the
And
house.
it's
too.
the one place the dogs don't sit.
I'll make sure not to touch my face.
I have Benadryl if you need it.
What'd you do that round?
408, but I killed like.
Where'd I go? I disappeared. Wait, what?
What? Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Wait, where'd I go?
Well, how are you playing? How you playing the game? Are you leaning up?
Oh, I
you
mean,
know?
I was gonna sit back, but
You're
if I
reclining
need to,
up. You want to lean up, you know?
I'll just put my nose in the screen.
All right, so that brings me. I'm gonna go to our first Twitter question, and yes, we got questions. If you guys have any questions,
That beard for this session.
how long
I
did it
did
take?
actually.
How long have you been growing it?
They
And
call-
have you been grooming it?
They
by
call
the
it
way?
the Abe Lincoln.
How long have you been growing it? And have you been grooming it?
I've been growing it for like.
He'd be a great interviewer.
Well, I've been trimming it. So
You've been
I don't know.
trimming it?
I've been trimming a little bit.
I will say I've known.
I needed to fill in.
I've
If
known
I
you
just
for
let it
a
go
long
once,
time.
it doesn't fill
When
one
I first
time.
met you, I thought you were homeless.
Oh, we need a Gina cam. We need a Gina cam.
I wouldn't
so-
doubt it.
And
would've.
then when
Yeah,
I
totally
saw
need
you
a
with
Gina
your beard shaved, I tried to introduce myself
What's
to you
up?
because I didn't know who you were.
Yeah, I
We could add-
remember that.
yeah, I'm out of cameras. Rare could bring his over, and we could add a Gina cam, and Gina could be like the
I can
Robin.
do questions
She can
from
be
the
like over
audience.
on the. She can be like over on
I
there.
have a question from the audience.
You can call out the Twitter question.
Yeah.
To answer
No, I
the
have
question
a
though, real
question.
quick.
You have a question?
It's been over
Okay,
a month.
what-
It's been
what-
over a month.
Can we do Mario next time?
Yes, we
I'm
can
down
totally
with
do
Mario.
Mario on the
Yes.
next Pass the Controller podcast.
Okay.
We will 100% play Mario on the next Pass the Controller podcast.
Is
In
there-
2 weeks,
about-
the next
oh,
Pass the
should I
Controller
do
podcast
that?
in 2 weeks. Again, we will be doing this every 2 weeks, guys. On the other off week, we'll be doing game night. If you're not already to follow Creep's Corner, he is the man right there in the game. He is who we're doing the podcast. I'll show you the video of that later. Let's go to our first Twitter question. This comes from Harry and Huzzah J2000.
Oh, I
We're
love
very
this map.
familiar with him.
You can
We're
run
very
every-
familiar with him. What game are you most excited about this year?
This one?
I mean,
Past Titanfall. Now that Titanfall's passed, all right. Titanfall's passed. You've splurged all over Titanfall. You've splurged everywhere all over.
Destiny?
You've done. Oh, that was a good answer. That was a good answer.
I don't like the way the characters looked the last time I saw them, though. They looked like just Halo remaps or whatever you guys call
Dude.
that. When you just
yeah.
Reskin.
Reskin.
Yeah, reskin or.
But dude, I was actually thinking the same thing. I was like, I hope Destiny just isn't like a different
A Halo
knockoff of
reboot.
Halo. Yeah, exactly.
It does.
I hope that it's gonna be a lot different.
It looks. It even. You know what? And I will say, even in the trailers, it looks like it controls very Halo-y. Like the physics look very.
Exactly. The environments.
Yeah.
Halo-y.
The environments looked like they were straight out of Halo. Like it was
They look
a
very.
Halo game.
And I will
Oh
say,
my
and I
God,
will say, it's good.
Ryan.
Yeah, I know. Like that
I
guy.
Where
got up
is
and I
it?
said, if anyone's watching, I hope y'all heard me say.
Where is it?
Is anyone watching?
Look invert right
look
there.
invert.
Where do I see
God
if anyone's
damn.
watching?
Baby, I think it's Huzzah.
There are people watching. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Ah.
Huzzah J2000.
Hey, I think
Okay,
it's
so
Huzzah.
Destiny. Huzzah? Huzzah.
Harry's Huzzah.
Harry's Huzzah, I know. I think my actually most anticipated. Destiny is a really good answer. Actually, I didn't even think about that game. My most anticipated game, though, and I'm not even gonna lie, is Super Smash Brothers.
Oh my God, I
I
gotta
was
change.
gonna say it's the only game I can think of that's coming out, but that's not even an exclusive. Like what?
No, it's not an exclusive. I'm excited for Super Smash Brothers, which obviously, if you're familiar with Smash Brothers, you know it's a Nintendo fighting game. Their Nintendo characters are fighting each other. You knock each other off the ring. You know what I mean?
I've watched
Yeah.
videos. Of it. I've never really played it though.
You've never played Smash Brothers?
No.
No, I've never played it either.
You've never played?
No.
You would love Smash Brothers. It's
like
right up
Sticker
your.
Star, huh?
No, it's
No.
nothing like Sticker Star. It's like you're Mario and I'm Link from Zelda. I can't believe you guys never played Smash Brothers either. and we're fighting, trying to knock each other off the side of the arena.
This is not exclusive though.
This is Nintendo exclusive. This is
I know.
Nintendo exclusive.
I
know.
I like playing Smash Brothers. It's just like
See, you know
everyone
what I'm
always
saying.
knows how
Everyone's
to play the game so
really
much
good
better
at
than
it.
I do.
Everyone is really good at it.
Disgusting at that game.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone is really good at it.
That's when you get me in there. In there, who's gonna play?
Yeah, that's what we'll get. We'll definitely be streaming that.
I'll
Merrick,
play Merrick, even though still kick my ass.
what's your most anticipated game then?
I really want to play Drive.
You guys could
Club
always just like
on
ask
PlayStation
questions
4.
right there.
Drive Club.
Since there's
Yeah.
only like 3 of you guys watching.
I've been
4 of you guys watching.
dying for a good racing
Although
game.
you
It's
want the
synergy.
Twitter. You want
It's
the
synergy.
For a long,
It's
long
synergy.
time.
It's Twitter synergy.
I
It's
would
Twitter
like
synergy.
a Mean Girls board game.
A Mean Girls board game? Your most anticipated game is a board game?
Dude, this
Yeah.
is so
There's
weird
actually-
playing
It
on
doesn't
the
even
TV.
exist.
I will
would
say,
like it to.
I will say, my most anticipated game of anything is the Portal board game. I will say that the
Portal
Portal
board game.
the Portal board game
That I'm interested in
looks
playing.
We're-
utterly,
mofos, we are-
incredibly amazing. It does, I don't know if it's gonna be
I
as
might
good
have
as
to
like Rift's
create the
Legacy
Mean
was.
Girls board game.
I
That
wish
might
you-
be, baby. That might be $1 million idea.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's our Shark Tank
I have
idea.
tons
right
of
there.
it.
You started that sentence.
Maybe
The
that's our
board
Shark
game
Tank
based
idea.
off the video game Portal, because when you started with Portal, I thought there was a new game coming.
No,
out.
the board game based off the video game Portal. Harry was pretty active on Twitter, so let's go ahead and give him another one. Are there any retro games you think should get a reboot? And
I mean, that already haven't.
yeah, I guess that already haven't, you know. And I mean, I'll let both of
Off
you
the
answer
top
if
of my
you
head,
can.
I don't
Trying to
really
find
think.
list of exclusive you're supposed to be
Oh, you're trying to.
I mean, not off the top of my head. There's not like one game that I can be like, oh, I wish this was out right now differently.
I really wish they would make more 2D Metroids, but I guess that's not even really a reboot because they made Other M not too long ago. But I would really like
Oh,
a
I got all the way
2D
up there.
Metroid, you know?
I keep forgetting I'm playing.
I know
Color.
Gina would like another Sticker Star. That's not even really a reboot, though. I guess that would be a sequel at this point.
You know what I hate? Websites that give you a page with one, like a list of things with one on each page. Goes on there.
Oh, I get what
Smartphone
you're saying.
It's incredibly frustrating, and it makes me just want to burn the websites to the ground.
I get what you're saying. Is there any game that you like from your childhood that you would like to see a reboot of?
Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl. That's
Oh
a
my
great
God.
answer.
Okay, Crash
That's a-
Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. There you go. There
I
you
love
go.
Crash Bandicoot.
There you go.
Yeah.
Star Fox. Star Fox.
I remember the day
Star
I got
Fox
a
would be
PlayStation.
great.
I'd love
and
to
How
see
have they
that
not made
Bandicoot
another
on
Star
Christmas.
Fox?
I don't know.
And I
Like
was
honestly,
happy
how have they
to see
not
that.
made another Star
I
Fox?
love
What would they
Toe
do?
Jam and Earl.
I think it's probably the difficulty of overcoming how epic.
I guess like, well, I guess you
Four
can't.
was.
Do you make it still like where it goes straight like an on-rail shooter, or do you make it where it's a wide open
I feel like
game at this
do
point?
you have Star Fox 64? Could we play that on the one after we play Mario? Because that would be
You know what we could do? We could just do a classic
Where'd that guy go?
podcast.
That guy
Honestly,
over
we
there?
could just do
Yeah.
classic games podcast. Yeah, totally. We can totally play Star Fox. You know what I
that
mean?
would be awesome.
But yeah, Star Fox was a
Pilot game.
great answer. Wow, that's a good one. I mean, like,
Star Fox.
but here's the thing. Like, I thought I wanted another Donkey Kong Country, and it turned out I totally didn't.
You definitely did not.
Yeah, I totally didn't. You know what I mean? I thought like I could always take new Mario's. Like I don't love the new Mario series mostly because I don't think it's as good as like Mario 3 or Mario
Was Donkey Kong Country the one where
or
you
Mario.
traveled around the map, and there was some maps where you would like travel in a rail car around?
Yes.
That game was epic.
Yes.
And it was like 3D bubble.
Well, they've redone it. They've done it twice now. They did it for 3DS and
Was
Wii
it a
U.
reboot?
Oh,
Or
no.
was it a
No,
reboot?
no.
Like
go.
kind of like a sequel, I guess I'd call it. Like a sequel, I guess I'd call it.
Get over here.
But
robot.
you know, those were two really good Twitter questions actually.
I got your back.
I think can we all agree though that Star Fox is my number one? Is the number one here?
Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl. I agree. Toe Jam and Earl too. Like
Dude, that'd be a
I can't
great
believe they
game
haven't
for
made
me.
another.
Yeah,
I can't believe they haven't made another
For
Toe
me
Jam and
and
Earl.
you, that would be a great game.
Oh,
great
he
game.
hit me
I
with
would
that one.
definitely
Yeah.
pick Earl.
You would
Wow,
definitely be
I
Earl,
didn't
not
even
Toe
do
Jam
that.
though. No, Toe Jam's
Oh
a
no.
bitch.
Earl was the fat
No,
one,
he's on
right?
me.
Toe Jam's a bitch.
Earl was the fat one. I would be the fat one.
Or I think Earl was the fat one.
Oh.
Yeah, Earl's the fat one, right? Anybody out
Oh
there
my God,
know?
I can't get
Does
Does
up
anybody
there.
know out there if Earl's the fat one?
Oh my God! And they killed me.
We just got another.
No way.
We just got two questions actually. How badly do you want to shave Merrick's face? You know what? I gotta say.
It's very satisfying shaving this face.
I gotta say too. I'm pretty heterosexual to admit this. Merrick Williams is a gorgeous man when he shaves his face.
If I shave my face, we might have to
Cuts
stop
his
the
hair.
podcast.
Are you still looking for an exclusive that you want to play?
You want to talk about this?
Why?
It's not good for Xbox to talk about.
I think they're waiting. I think they kind of shot their wad on Titanfall, and then they're waiting
I'm just
for.
saying, we can talk about anything.
And then they're waiting. They're kind of having Destiny carry them through.
They're waiting for what? Destiny isn't even an exclusive.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Though.
There's no exclusives on the list that aren't
Yeah.
playable right now.
Yeah. I mean, Project Spark. I like
no
Project
way,
Spark. I'm
man.
pretty excited for Project Spark. But I mean, just outside, you don't even have to talk about Xbox. Just any game. It doesn't have to be Xbox exclusive. Any game
Wait,
you're
can I kill
excited
him?
for. Like
I can
Infamous,
kill him.
like Infamous 2, I guess is the next big release. Are you guys excited for Infamous 2? That's the next big release.
Dude, I almost wanted to get a PlayStation 4 for it, but it's coming out so soon. I'm not gonna be able to.
It is coming
I
out.
can't
It
wait
is
for
coming
it,
out
so
really
It's
soon.
gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the series, but there's something about this one that I'm not too excited about. I don't know. It's
Really?
not giving me that halfie I need to
Honest-
go out and buy a PlayStation 4.
This game I might play like the recommended 2 times, like they say you should. Like both as evil
Oh.
only and as good only, because there's so many different side missions for each of them,
I get what you're saying.
and they even help with linking the stories together
Yeah,
too.
I'm very tentatively.
Whoa,
Tentatively, you guys get what I'm saying. I'm very tentatively excited about
geez,
Infamous.
go ahead, man. Why you going after me?
You know what I mean? We got
Buddy.
Okay, here's a good
Out
one.
here. Some charge right with this guy's face
What's your
on.
most anticipated game DLC? Period. And from any game.
What's
Any
DLC?
game. So we're talking downloadable content. So we're talking, new levels. We're talking Grand Theft Auto, maybe GTA Online, something Titanfall related.
Oh,
Is
You
there
know?
Titanfall DLC?
oh
yeah,
yeah,
they've announced
they're
it.
gonna, yeah, they're gonna be like
announced it.
monsters.
Actually, I have
and
another
shit
question.
Like
I have another question here too. That was asked by Dark Wolf, by the way, guys. That Twitter question right there was asked by Dark Wolf. Shout out to Dark Wolf. Thank you. So yeah, what's your most anticipated DLC? I gotta say, one thing I'm really looking forward to. I don't know if it's my most anticipated, but one thing I'm really looking forward to is heists in GTA Online.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
If they ever come out with it,
That would be cool.
Awesome.
GTA
I
Online
would be all for playing that game.
is it not boring right now?
Now, yeah.
I think it's boring.
I couldn't do it. Like I didn't.
I think
got
it's boring.
on. Now it's just like I don't know.
Does it even exist for one?
I mean, yeah, it's heists or
Grand
the
Theft
game?
Auto, no, Grand Theft Auto.
Oh no, it's not on Xbox One. It's not on Xbox One. But another thing. I mean, I guess another thing I'm really excited about for DLC is just anything Titanfall. Which that brings me to another question by Activating. Would you rather have Titanfall maps
I
or
think
new
this is my
Titanfall
answer
weapons?
for
Oh,
now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's your most excited about? What are you excited for?
I want them to make a Dance Central for Xbox One.
A Dance Central.
So I can downloadable content, R. Kelly and Lady Gaga, do what you want with my body.
So Gina, my wife's most anticipated is downloadable content for Dance Central.
Not just any downloadable content, R. Kelly and Lady Gaga.
R. Kelly and Lady Gaga. Okay, here's probably the best question we've got. Not the best question, I will say, but the best question for a broke person right now. Which one would you prefer and why? The PS4, Xbox One, or a PC?
For a broke person?
Well, not for a broke person, just and a person in general. Let's say you have
Groceries.
you have under $1,000. You know what I mean? You are going to buy one. You're only going to buy one. Someone's got a gun to your head. They're saying you can only buy one. Which one? And let it be known that me and Creepston are definitely on the buy 'em all train. I firmly believe in buy 'em all. I'd answer weed in this question.
I think that's
Isn't that ridiculous?
So
I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
okay.
I'm
Well,
a
here
South
you
Park,
can make your
pick a
argument.
side.
You can make your argument. Go
I'm a
ahead.
God, all these guys were in there.
Go ahead. Make your answer then. You know.
I mean, what, you need two just for exclusives. That's why, so you can play the exclusive game.
Well, you just pick one. You're picking one.
I'd say a
Well,
PC.
I'm asking why you need. Well, you're saying. I guess you're all right. All right, I'll back it up and I'll answer the question.
Okay.
to go with everything here. Which was. all right.
Xbox One, PS4, PC. Let it be known you own an Xbox One too.
I
as
own
well.
an Xbox One,
Yeah.
which is like the frustrating part of the answer. I want everyone to buy an Xbox One and play
Valid
Titanfall
point.
with me, but at the same time, like, I just looked up a list, tried to of games. It's not really a lot of games. I didn't go through the list. It was just
Maybe there's unannounced games.
it was the Wikipedia list I went through.
Maybe there's unannounced
I'm gonna go
games.
through the IGN list right now.
This is by Jay Jones's question too, guys.
I mean, the PS4 is probably the better deal right now if you're trying to get a bargain, but I think Titanfall makes the Xbox One worth it.
I'd rather have an Xbox One right now
Yeah.
I'd
because of
rather
Titanfall,
Kinect.
but then the Kinect. I mean, I think
I
if
could-
you have a wife,
I
if you have
could
a
do
wife
without
like mine,
Kinect.
I'd buy an Xbox One.
Well, from
But
my
if
point,
you're in a situation,
if
go ahead.
a
Yeah.
money situation, I'd go for a PC just because Steam games are so cheap as well.
That's what I was
and,
gonna say.
and a lot of other games that are on the systems are also.
Yeah.
They get damn near every exclusive that the consoles get now, and then some. And they get the random. They get like random
all the
games
mods.
like
There you
Magicite.
go.
You know what I mean?
guess the
Magicite
PC
mods.
would be the way to go.
You know what I mean? I mean, if I was gonna have, and I would probably, if you would have asked me this 3 months ago, I would have had a completely different answer. But now I would definitely say the PC. You know, my turn in the hot seat.
It just seems
Yeah, it would have to be
cheaper
that.
too.
And the amount of mods that people make, like, is insane. It's so crazy.
Well,
nice picture, Dave.
Twitter question. I know they put that. I think Extividating made that one from earlier.
Good job, Intimidating. Wait, what does it say on there?
I love how you call him
Words can't
exterminating.
Yeah. I know. Every time I log off, I give them a stupid face. Every time I
Oh
log off,
my
I give them a stupid
God.
face so they can make
So-
something stupid.
They're
Hey,
coming
Hey,
out
take it
with
easy, Dark Wolf. Have a good
Metal
night, bro.
Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes
Metal Gear Solid 5.
That's coming out next month.
out. Shit says it should be out
It's out
Today?
2 days ago. Today.
Wait, today?
Tomorrow.
Ground Zeroes is out tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Really?
I wasn't even up on that. I did not know that.
I'd love me some Metal
I
Gear
might have to
Solid.
play through that. I might have to play through that. Not tomorrow,
I
but
would love
maybe
that.
sometime this week I might have to play through that. Metal Gear Solid. What do you guys think about Metal Gear Solid? That's a good.
You should play
topic.
attrition,
Oh yeah.
so you don't have to
I'm-
think
A
as much.
Wolfenstein game.
That's a good point. That's a solid point.
I started playing pilots only, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I
Solid
can't
point.
do anything.
Yeah, you guys like. Hold on. You guys like? What was I saying? What did you think of the South Park game? I'm sorry. What did you think of the South Park game?
I'm still
Eric?
playing through it. I
Still
like
playing
it.
through it.
I mean, I can't find myself playing it for crazy extended periods of time.
I think that's my problem. I think it, and
I
I've
do
s-
like it. It's cool.
I've said this before on stream. I think it's hilarious. First of all, let me
I would like it.
preface. I think
It's
you would like
pretty
it
funny.
too. I think it's a game you would like too.
And because I know South Park so much, the
Yes.
actual show, that all the references in the game are just awesome.
Stick
Oh,
teeth.
it's great
yeah.
fan
I wanna
service.
play that.
Great fan
Dude,
service.
I opened a door, a random door. It was just a naked chick. Straight up boobs and vagina. I was like, whoa! And then she locked the door.
Did you get in on the beta?
No, this is
South
a
Park.
stick of truth.
Stick of Truth. It's
I-
out.
yeah,
It's
I
out.
bought it.
I have it. I own it.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
I
play
didn't
it.
know.
You can play it. So I got to the just right past the anal probing scene
Oh my god,
yesterday
dude!
or a couple
I
days
heard
ago.
in other countries that's like
It's banned.
It's
Yeah,
edited out
it's edited
with, like,
out. It has like a
text.
European flag
I'd
and
be so
stuff.
mad.
Yeah. So I'm pretty. It's
those probing scenes were on another
I
level.
will say I've never. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
like.
man.
I've never laughed so hard in a game outside of maybe Portal, because I think Portal is really funny.
Portal's can be
Por-
funny.
Portal can be hilarious.
cool.
Portal can be really funny. I don't think I've ever laughed in a game though as loud as I have in like South Park. South Park are like belly over, like haha, like laughs.
I think I had a lot
Um,
more fun playing Portal
you know.
too, because I missed a lot of like the times where I wanted to throw my controller at the screen because you were like, "Look up."
Dark Vader probes nasty. It is Dark Wolf. You were in there watching it with me, I think. When
And
it
if you guys
happened.
ever play Portal, look up.
That's pretty much Portal. Look up.
Look up.
Look up.
It's not
Oh,
that
there we
easy,
go.
but you'll pretty much be like, put your foot in your mouth and just go sign yourself off as a tard after.
Have you ever
realize
played?
how
Have you
obvious
played
it
Portal,
is.
Merrick? Gina, you
Oh,
like
yeah, I
Portal,
played
right?
Portal.
I like to watch Portal.
Yeah.
Oh, they're above you.
Honestly,
Okay.
I don't think I've played
I don't know for
Portal
sure,
2
but I'm almost
all the way
certain.
through.
Okay, now that I was talking about it though.
You might need to change your sensitivity. I had to turn it down.
Oh, you turned it to
I
default.
had to
Okay.
put it to.
Um,
yeah, I was all.
What?
I was talking about.
He had it on high.
What the fuck are you doing?
I was all jacked up, dude. I've inverted.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
on high.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
man,
high.
I
no
don't
wonder
care.
I was having trouble.
I don't want it very high.
And I still went 4 and 8.
What was I gonna say?
I did bad.
Complaints about Titanfall. What don't you like about Titanfall? Complaints about Titanfall. What?
Yeah, we're back to Titanfall.
I don't like
What
to watch
sucks
We
it.
barely talked about Titanfall. Let's not complain quite yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'll complain.
okay.
What's that?
I don't like it.
Why?
Wife point of view.
Why is that?
I like to watch Rust and.
She likes to watch.
She likes to watch the
games,
farming
murdering
of
people.
Rust.
No,
In a
not
real
even the
survival
farming.
setting.
The farming's boring, but I think it's just talking to different people like this to me. It's just like it's not fun to watch if I feel like a bystander.
They're like
South Park,
you
I
like
haven't
the
even seen him on.
the tension. You like the tension of Rust or the like the.
I think Rust is funny.
Hey, come here,
social
and look at me, or like how we
It's like
take
the
people
stuff you
hostage
can
and
do.
shit.
Yeah, Rust
Yeah,
is funny, and I like your houses because it's kind of like Animal Crossing-esque.
Well, Gina, now on the new update, you might be able to farm. You might be able to make plots
Oh,
of land,
really?
plots of
Plots
land
of
in your
land.
yard, like in
That's
your yard, and you can
cool.
plant shit.
That's really cool. See, I dig that.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
What about you guys? You guys have any Titanfall complaints?
So they're basically
Not
just
really.
taking like an old, Titanfall complaints.
Yes, Titanfall complaints.
I can't say.
I have complaints. What was
You
I
guys
saying
said it
there?
lagged.
Yeah, it's
It
laggy.
lags. That's what I mean. That would be a
haven't
number
run
one
into that
complaint.
problem.
You
really.
just haven't noticed it because
I think
there's
it's
so
laggy.
much
I
going
think it's
on.
super
You
laggy.
don't notice it. but
Yeah, I
it's
think
like-
it's.
Do you
I
mean
see
it,
all the
like,
time
it
where
almost
someone's
feels
where
like it's
people
skipping frames.
people are
Yes.
rubber banding. People are rubber banding. It
I
seems
think
like
I've had
you know?
that before.
What do you mean
Yeah.
rubber banding? Like
Well, like where they run and then they come back and run and then they come back and you know what I mean? Like I'm running after a guy and he's like in front of me back, like he like jumps.
a little bit, yeah. I mean,
know what I
that's
mean?
the lagginess I'm talking
Rubber banding,
about.
and
when
that, but then
I'm
when
trying
there's
to
when
shoot
you're
someone.
strafing and someone's rubber banding, it's impossible.
Yeah.
I definitely had a I got lag killed earlier. I have it on. I'm actually gonna make a highlight video of it.
I'm saying,
Got
it doesn't
lag
always
killed?
happen.
Yeah, well, like-
Sometimes it feels good, but it
Or
definitely sometimes.
I go to fucking kill this guy and he fucking come on grenade. Yeah,
Did you try to throw a grenade in there?
I did throw a grenade in there.
You can?
Yeah, I just killed him.
I thought you couldn't do that.
You can't throw an arc grenade. You can throw one arc grenade in there, but it'll.
I just threw a frag
hit
grenade.
yourself with
Well,
it.
you'd have to jump off.
Yeah, I just threw a frag grenade.
I did not know that it could frag, so that makes
I don't know,
me
maybe it's just bouncing off and the guys are jumping out. Maybe they're just bouncing off and the guys are jumping out and getting killed by it. But either way, they're fucking. Either way, they're biting the dust.
It's all coincidence.
I'm
Kill that
almost
guy.
certain that you're right. See, I hate that. Oh, God.
Either way, they're biting the dust. I mean, I don't care. I don't care how they die. They're dying.
I'm pretty sure you're doing what you're saying.
Well, whatever. It counts. It all counts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, is there any more?
Jay Jones is like the size of the maps, and there's always a pilot behind you.
There is always.
So many times I've had a pilot behind
It's
me. like,
because
shoot,
you're
it
standing
runs.
still, Jay Jones. As soon as you kill
I
someone,
don't know.
you need to run and move and like get into
No,
a corner. You
I get it.
can't. If you
I-
kill
I just-
someone,
oh,
if you pull the trigger on your gun and stay where you are, I am going to come and kill you.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
Every
saying.
time
When they
I
pop,
get killed by a pilot
I
from
do
behind,
kind of like go after
standing
people
still.
on the minimap.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, you're
that
kidding
was
me.
sick.
Did I get the kill for it?
Wait a minute, what just happened
I
there?
don't think
They didn't give me the kill
You
for
didn't get the
that.
kill for that, no.
Bullshit.
Oh, I thought you did. That guy picked him up.
That was bullshit. Oh, and then that guy who probably got out his Titan and fucking killed me. I think, I like the size of the maps. I think the maps, I love how they're varied. I will say that my only complaint's the lag.
you need to just like getting up on top makes a good big difference on the size of the
Yeah.
map. It gives you a chance
You gotta
to
get up
see.
top.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to move quickly and just like
Jay,
chase after people. It's one thing in this game. Like if you see someone go, move, run, just try to do it as discreetly as possible. There's a lot of underground passages and like that people don't even realize.
wait, do I have your Titan out?
Normally, I wouldn't like
I
I wouldn't like maps the size of these ones, but since there's so much going on and you have all the AI, I do like it.
Oh, I love all
Because it, just,
that.
it makes it that much more better.
Yeah, and
If it was 6-on-6 on these big maps, I'd be like, no way.
Now, the AI stuff being around makes it a much more fun experience of gameplay.
Yeah, I agree.
Whoa!
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I got frag grenades right there, man.
Jesus.
You just murk things with
I
frag
need to
grenades.
start doing that.
Yeah, dude, I just toss them in there.
Oh, and you got bottomless frag right now?
Do I have bottomless frag?
You
Oh,
do,
I
yeah, you
yeah,
have
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Just don't die, but just keep throwing grenades.
Ooh.
I do like burn cards, but I mean,
I go through them. I go through
I
them.
like
let's
the
say
idea.
my deck's
I love
full
burn
and I haven't
cards.
used them in a while.
I
only
use them all the
when
time.
I'm like frustrated.
Love burn
Get rid of the
cards.
ones you don't use so you can get some new ones.
I get rid of all the pistols and then sidearm weapons.
I do too. I get rid of the
all the pistols and
shotguns.
sidearm weapons.
Let's say I'm probably just gonna get rid of anything that's not an amped weapon.
Yeah, that was my fault.
I knew you were gonna get
Yeah,
killed
that
after
was
you went
my
in there the
fault.
second
That was
time.
my fault.
Have you guys got the one that keeps you cloaked? You come in and you just
Yes.
cloaked. That one's great.
Yes, that one's really good.
Yeah, Dark Wolf. That was that was very shocking to see in South Park. I gotta say.
Yeah. I loved in South Park too when I like pop around a bush and there's Al Gore. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
oh
Like,
yeah.
Bear Pig, you know,
Yeah.
it's total fan service the whole way.
Wait, so Dave, you didn't go inside of the bank, did you?
No, I went inside of the bank and the guy's like, "Hey, you want to deposit $20 here in the bank? We'll take care of it for you." And I was like, "I know where this is going.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
I know where this is
I'm
going,
pretty
and
sure you
it's
can
gone."
fight him.
Oh, you can fight that guy?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And
It's gone. I knew where it was
I
going,
think-
and I was like, "I'm not giving you my money."
I'm pretty sure you actually have to deposit something in order to fight him, though.
We're just gonna move this over here into the second.
Yeah, well, that's I knew
it's
that's where it
gone.
was going, so I didn't do it. You know what I mean? I knew
Dude,
that's.
imagine if there were some kids out there that were like, "Oh yeah, $1,000, put it in
Yeah,
the bank."
exactly.
And
Let's
it's
throw it
gone.
in the bank, and it's gone. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anyone out there though that's just like bought South Park and didn't watch the show. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
true. That's
So I
true.
feel like you would probably know that one at least. But I mean, South Park was great. I thought it had a ton of fan service. I loved everything about it. I mean, not that, except for the gameplay. it plays like you're controlling South Park.
It does, and I do like that.
Does it feel like slow?
Yes.
It does.
That's how I felt when I watched you play it. It felt like I'd want to move faster than it would let me.
That guy just dropped the fucking
And I
phone.
haven't
Yeah.
played it, but
Yes.
that's just how I felt.
Yeah, I will say that. In combat is not necessarily easy by any means. Damn, this is not.
Did
this is
you
not a
up
good
the
show.
difficulty?
No, I think I'm playing on normal. I don't know, maybe.
No, on South Park.
Yeah, I'm normal on South
Okay.
Park. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I am too.
Yeah, so.
Sometimes I feel like it's too easy once you figure out like the real powerful weapons. And I mean, you can switch who you have with you after
Yeah.
you meet them, which is pretty nice
Are you
too.
talking about Stick of Truth?
Stick of truth.
Yeah.
Stick of truth.
I was saying, 'cause I don't feel like any of the weapons in here are unbalanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love the weapons in this.
I need to start trying some snipers out. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. The anal probe.
Yeah, dude, that was. I've been like shocked in that game.
Let's see.
Straight up shocked. What is going on?
Let's take. Let's see. One more.
I like the overlay there.
One more Twitter question. I think the overlay looks good.
I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to put anything else on there.
Nah, I think it's great. The overlay looks good. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much you can. We're gonna be winding down here. Let's do one more question here though for everybody. Let's see, what do we got here? We got one more from Harry. Okay, this is a good one. How young is too young to start playing video games? And better yet, better question, when did you guys start playing video games?
When I was. Yeah, when I was that small.
I remember playing Nintendo when I was like 3 or 4, but I wasn't very good at it at all. And then I had a Super Nintendo, or got a Super Nintendo when I must have been like 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if it were my kids, they wouldn't get it until they were 12, and then it would be pretty restricted. My kids would have to do all their schoolwork and shit, dude. It would suck to be my child.
Well, what do you, I mean, like...
But you would grow up and you would be thankful for all the hard work that you put in and how easy life was by the time you got out.
See,
but I don't know.
I had my sister. I have an older sister. She's 10 years older than me. So she got a Nintendo when she was 12. I was 2, and I started playing on it from right then. Like that's my earliest memory of my life is playing regular Nintendo. And so like, I mean, I can remember playing like Battletoads at Christmas year after year after year, trying to get past that fucking motorbike things. And I don't know, it's like some fond ass memories. I also have great memories of going outside and kicking people's ass, but like, you know what I mean? I totally, like, I'm gonna totally hand me down my kid, like, my 3DS or whatever, you know, because, I mean, I think I'm at least a next console generation away from having kids, you know what I mean? But I'll totally hand me down my next consoles to him, you know?
Hell yeah.
Give him a DS, start him on some 2D Mario. I think I'd rather start my kid, though, on, like, old 8-bit games.
Harder.
Yeah, start him on
They
8-bit
are.
games.
I went
Way
back and
harder.
Okay,
And it's memory based.
Memory
It
based.
is. It absolutely is.
It's harder, more twitch movements, A, B, they're not like, this game's all about the graphics. They're not gonna be spoiled little brats about it.
Yeah,
and
they're gonna have a tough time.
Yeah, they'll
actually.
develop skills and, you know, dexterity, you know, with the 8-bit games, you know. Tons of Mega Man.
That's probably why I'm so good at video games now,
yeah.
because I played so many when I was younger, too.
Tons of Mega Man, tons of fucking, you know, Mario Brothers, tons of that, you know. So that's it.
Mega Man.
Mega Man, you know.
I wish they'd make like a new Mega Man. That would be sweet.
I think they did. They made Mega Man 9 and 10. 8, 9, and 10, didn't they?
Okay.
You played Mega Man 8.
I know, Mega Man 8 was pretty fun.
Man, the furthest back I remember
almost bought
playing
it.
games.
There you go. That's
like,
a game you want rebooted right there.
I was the youngest one in my family, so all my cousins
really
they
want
had like
Star Fox
Ataris and
rebooted,
shit
though.
like that.
Mhm.
I remember playing like Pong and like Frogger way back in the day.
Oh, I remember playing a lot of Frogger on an Atari.
I'd have to say that's
Sega
probably my
only,
first.
And I had to play Nintendo at other people's house.
Oh, you were the you had to go. See, I had a Nintendo and I had to go over to other people's house. Like I remember, I literally, and this is gonna be the worst thing I ever say in my life. I was literally friends with one kid so I could play Streets of Rage 2. Just so I could go over his house and play Streets of Rage 2. And I always hated when I went over his house and he tried to do something else. I was just like, fuck, I want to play Streets of Rage 2. And X-Men. Those are the two games he had that I always really wanted to play. You know, the perils of being a kid.
I think I only had
You're
Sonic.
right.
I don't think we had, yeah. I think it was just,
Obviously, you had Toe Jam and Earl, too.
well, no, that was an Annie and Nikki.
Alright, so...
This was fun.
This was fun. This
I
was
like
fun.
doing this.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, this is a quick alpha version. Alpha past the podcast. We'll be doing this more awesome the next, or more, not more awesome. We'll be doing We'll be doing a more awesome job actually next time in the beta version of the podcast coming in 1 or 2 weeks. Not more than 2 weeks here. We'll have that coming soon. We'll be talking about new topics, new things. Thanks everyone who joined us. Thanks everyone who asked questions. We really appreciate it. Thanks everyone who retweeted us out there. Thank you guys so much. Go follow Creepson at Creeps Corner right now.
I'll be streaming later.
But he'll be streaming later. I'm Graham Pooh Bear. You probably are already following me if you're already on here, so thank you. But make sure you follow Creeps Corner. Follow us both on Twitter. Follow his YouTube. Give Rarity a follow on Xbox Live if you want.
Rarity just needs to make a Twitter.
Yeah, Rarity needs to
Jump
make.
on that
Yeah,
Twitter game.
yeah. Rarity will be doing some of the. Rarity's going to be joining us on this podcast more often now that he knows it's not completely lame. So
I was here too.
He's a frequent Tahoe, Super Tahoe bro.
yeah, he's a super Tahoe bro. Follow Hunt Honey on anything. Do you want him to follow you on anything?
I'm on Instagram.
Follow her on Instagram,
She's
Hunt
got
Honey
that
on
Instagram.
Instagram if you want. You can see pictures of our dog left and right. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be replaying this, I'm sure, throughout the week because we're cool like that. So everybody who joined us, thank you guys so very much for hanging out here with the first ever Pass Controller podcast.